In the name of Allah, the widely merciful, the ever merciful. This time we discuss the explanation of Sheikh Muhammad Ash'ari of the verses 11 of the Surah Alnnou'r number 24 in the Noble Quran. Part 1. Surah Alnnou'r verse 11. Indeed, those who came up last fabrication right with worst of falsehood last against Aisha the wife of the Prophet, peace be upon him right our group among you. Lest all you believers other than such league right lest all you the believing sect right count it not an evil thing for you, rather it is good for you. For every person among them will be paid right that which he has acquired from the sin, and whoever of them took upon himself the greater part of it the falsehood right he will have a tremendous torture. End of translation. Worst falsehood. Here we have three descriptions of the events: mental, talk, as we talk, and the external one. Thus, when I say, Muhammad is diligent, this is a mental one, and had I uttered with it, it is the talk one. Thus, is there a person named Muhammad and diligent? This is the external one. Thus, if the talk description coincided with the external, the talk is sincerity. And if otherwise, it did not coincide, the talk is a lie. Sincerity is for the talk description to coincide with the reality, and the lying might be unintentional or intentional. If it is intentional, then that is the worst falsehood. If it is unintentional, as in being told by a person that Muhammad is diligent, while the truth is the opposite, then the news is a lie, but the teller is not. So the worst falsehood is the intention to lie and giving against the reality, as to say, Muhammad is diligent and you know that he is other than that. Therefore, the worst falsehood is the ugliest kind of lying, because it turns upside down the facts, and initiates a reality opposite to what had not happened. Allah the Almighty says, Surah An-Najm verse 53, and Alnnou'r 2, that is, overturned towns, the villages of the folk of love he also hurled down. End of translation. Alnnou'r 2 is the villages of the folk of Lot which Gabriel lifted it high and dropped it upside down. As well the falsehood changes the reality and turns it over upside down. And the group is the group of people that joins its movement to achieve one united goal. And of that we say, a gang of drugs narcotics a gang of theft, meaning, they agreed upon executing an event for a mutual goal of which is Allah the Almighty saying in the story of Yusuf Joseph peace be upon him. Surah Yusuf verse 14. Quote, and we are Allah square bracket united right square bracket group, end of quote. And as long as the falsehood is a united group, then they must have one aim to defame and to make ugly, and their chief was Alnnou'r ibn and he is the sheikh of the hypocrites, and he is excused to be so, that on the day on which the messenger of Allah the Almighty, peace be upon him, entered the Madinah, they were making a throne for him, Alnnou'r ibn to inaugurate him a king for the Madinah. Thus, when he was surprised with the Prophet, peace be upon him, and the gathering of the people around the messenger, peace be upon him, and leaving him, Ibn Salal, this engraved in his heart and kept carrying it against the Prophet, peace be upon him. Thus, he is the one who had said, Surah Alnnou'r verse 8. Quote, indeed the more honorable will expel therefrom the least honorless square bracket, that is Allah's messenger right square bracket, end of quote. But indeed prideful belongs to Allah, his messenger left square bracket Muhammad peace be upon him right square bracket, and to the believers, but the hypocrites know not. He means that he is the most honorable. Thus Allah the Almighty replied him saying, you are truthful. But the honor will be to Allah and the messenger, peace be upon him, and the believers, and therefore the expelled from it is you, and he is the one who has said, Surah Alnnou'r verse 7. Quote, spend not on those who are with the messenger of Allah left square bracket the immigrants, right square bracket, until they succeed left square bracket from around him right square bracket, end of